today I'm going to do some shabby chic furniture. I've got a few things out here already to show you before and after, so I'll just explain what I'm going to be doing today. So just let me show you. I've got some pine board. I'm going to paint all that, and I'm going to just distress it and make it look old shabby chic. Got 2 of those to do, and then I'm going to do a sign on there saying either farmer's market or farmhouse. I do have some little stencils. I'll be using black on black. I'll be using all these little stencils, so I'll just see which ones I do have. Yeah, they look like that. That's pretty good. Okay, then I've got this little table. I painted that quite a few weeks ago. On the top of that, I'm going to put another stencil, and it's going to say Frank Picone, Sydney. So I'm going to pop that on there. That will look like, it's going to look like that. I don't know if you can see in that light, it's not very good light. And I've got, then over this side, I've got another table. Just show you with the camera. Just got this little table here, and I'm going to paint all that white and distress all that as well, so that's going to have a nice little bit of detail with it. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. I've got the those signs that I made last time. I made a mistake saying I was doing the vintage when it was the antique one, so today I will get the right one. I'm actually going to probably put that on that table, and it's going to look like that. Okay, so that's going to be, well, that's going to be white, so that sign's going to be black. So what I'm using today is, I'm going to use the old white chalk paint, which is the Annie Sloan one. Okay, I've got my little brush, my little 6.3mm flat paint brush, and I've got the fiddly bits, the little spray cans. I've got the black and I've got the white one there. Okay, and when I do the top coat, I'm going to been using this CFP Floor Cabots company, it's called. It's just the top coat, so I'm going to put that on there. I did use the Annie Sloan one, or Rust-Oleum, I think, but I'm using this one today because it's just as good. So those are the things. Oh, of course, I'm going to be sanding it first. The tables are going to be sanded first with a little mask on as well. All right, so they're the products. Oh, and some gloves. That's what we've got planned for today. So we'll catch you in a few minutes when I get organised. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to spray Frank Picone Sydney on my little desk thing. And I'll just put the board around so I don't splash it on anything else. I'm going to use the black spray paint. It's already been shook up a few times, so we'll just give that one a go. Okay, let's let that one sit for a second. You know how that goes in a minute. Okay, so what I've done while that's drying, I put another coat of paint on the 2 boards. So I'm letting that dry, so we'll just take this off and see how this is looking. All right, that's my first project done. That's my little sign, so we'll just let that dry. That's come up really nice. Yeah, you can see how easy that was. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and start painting this table, and then we'll start on with the sign. So what I've done, I've put one coat on the table at the moment, so that's drying off there. So now I'm ready to sand the board. So I'll just give you a bit of an idea how that would look when you distress it. It's quite a nice day out here today, so I'm actually not going to pop that little mask on just for the small bit of sanding that I'm doing. So the way I do that is grab a little bit of sandpaper. That's all you need. Okay, so we're back again. I've distressed the wood and now I've put the sign on. I'm just going to spray it. So I'm just going to show you what I'm actually spraying now. It's my little farmhouse sign. So I'm just going to spray that black. And make sure you cover any other surface, otherwise you might spray it. Again, we're using the fiddly bits. I'll just spray over it in a sweeping motion like this. Keep the consistency across as you're doing it, so you cover every surface. Okay, so we'll just let that dry. Meanwhile, I go back over and I'll redo the second part of the table. Okay, so now I've done a second coat on the table and I've let the farmhouse sign dry, so we'll have a look at it together and see how we go. One farmhouse sign. You can see that there. Bring that closer. That one I showed you before. That's going to go on this table, and the table's it's going to be going on there when it's dry. And again, that's going to be black because it's a white background. Okay, so what you need, you just want to start really going around all the groove areas around here. So I'll just show you how you do it. And just keep wiping it over just so you can see how it's looking. I'll get rid of all the dust. Okay, so I'll have to do this off camera because it's going to take quite a while, but you get the idea that you need to just wrap it all up on the edges, and we'll do all the sides as well, and then I'll get back to you and show you the finished result. Okay. So we're on the last process of the table, which is the sign that I'm going to put on the top there, which says vintage. So I'll just show that to you what I've done. I've put it all together and I've covered up the areas that we don't want to colour. I'm going to spray that black. This is the finished result for today's project. We've got vintage sign. Did seep a little bit on the side there, but anyway, that's just how it has come across and looked. So it's all been distressed. As you can see, we've got the farmhouse down the bottom there. So I showed you how I sanded that and distressed that, painted that, and then we just popped the little sign on the top there. So that's today's little projects. Okay, that's all I have for you today, but thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video for today, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, that would be fantastic. I hope you enjoyed my little projects that I had going. I'm probably going to do another sign, so I've still got that other piece of board that I haven't used today, but anyway, yeah, it's all good fun, so I hope you enjoy it, and thanks again. Okay, bye.